Supreme Court redefines medical speech. Challenging regulation of therapy, the U.S. Supreme Court has issued a landmark ruling in Chiles v. Salazar, significantly altering the legal understanding of medical speech. The 8-1 decision asserts that talk therapy, including controversial practices like conversion therapy, is primarily speech protected by the First Amendment, not medical conduct subject to state regulation. This shift could have far-reaching consequences for how medical care delivered through speech is governed, raising questions about patient safety, professional standards, and the authority of states to regulate harmful practices. The core of the ruling: for decades, courts treated speech within medical care as conduct, allowing states to regulate it like any other medical practice. The court's majority now argues that talk therapy is fundamentally speech, making restrictions on a therapist's messaging potentially unconstitutional. The case originated from a Colorado law banning conversion therapy, a debunked practice attempting to change sexual orientation or gender identity for minors. The court's decision doesn't immediately strike down all bans on conversion therapy, but it elevates the legal standard for enforcing them. Colorado's law will now be reviewed under strict scrutiny, the highest level of judicial review, making its survival unlikely. This also opens the door to legal challenges against similar laws in the 23 states and D.C. that currently prohibit the practice. Why this matters? A broader impact: this ruling isn't just about conversion therapy. It establishes a precedent that could challenge state oversight of any medical practice heavily reliant on speech. The court's decision blurs the line between medical conduct and protected expression, creating uncertainty about what other therapies or treatments might now be shielded from regulation. This takes away a state's ability to identify and regulate a form of therapy as harmful and ineffective. Jennifer Bard, health law professor at the University of Cincinnati. This shift raises concerns that evidence-based care could be undermined. If states struggle to enforce standards for speech-driven therapies, patients may be exposed to treatments lacking scientific credibility, potentially eroding trust in the medical profession. The ruling also complicates the ability to hold therapists accountable for harm caused by ineffective or dangerous practices. The dissent and potential fallout: Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson's dissenting opinion sharply criticized the majority, warning that the ruling creates a slippery slope. She argued that the court is dismantling a long-standing tradition of state regulation in healthcare, potentially leaving patients vulnerable. The decision echoes recent Supreme Court rulings on abortion: Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization, and gender-affirming care, United States v. SKR Ameti, signaling a pattern of judicial intervention in medical policy. Experts suggest this trend reflects a broader effort to empower states to dictate healthcare practices, regardless of medical consensus. Conclusion: the Supreme Court's ruling in Chiles v. Salazar represents a fundamental shift in how medical speech is legally understood. While the immediate impact is on conversion therapy bans, the decision sets a precedent that could reshape state regulation of healthcare, raising concerns about patient safety and the erosion of evidence-based practice. The legal landscape is now uncertain, and further litigation is likely as states grapple with the implications of this landmark ruling.